this out. Let's watch it together.
Oh, look at Daddy.
He's not my dad, Mom.
Really, Ava?
He's not. My dad's in jail and I miss him.
This is exactly what I've been talking about. We are in modern times. You as a man have to be firm in your principles and your values. You have to understand, you being a stepdaddy, you are emasculating yourself. So you're not the best form of yourself. Now, if you're a man with kids, I don't care. Blend your families, right? But if you are a single man with no kids, you're not loving yourself as much as you should if you choose a woman who's already been out here and had a kid with somebody else. As you've seen in the clip, children are smart, but a lot of people try to, since people are more selfish today, they're not aware. They're just oblivious to it. And then when children actually, they're really blunt when they speak on how they feel. So that girl knows that's not my daddy. She probably seen her mama date multiple men who's tried to be, and the child is probably fed up, and that's why she's gonna speak the truth, the blunt truth. That's not my daddy. And this is exactly the modern day woman. She laughs because she knows that herself. And the dude, he looks like a clown. You look like a clown. I would never put myself in a situation where I would be disrespected to the highest degree. Those are usually men who like to mess with low-hanging fruit. That woman is low-hanging fruit. Her baby daddy is in prison. I mean, and she thinks it's funny, you know what I mean, that her daughter is smart enough to know what she's doing out here, and yet she's careless. You have to be confident in yourself, fellas. You have to have the mindset of abundance, of knowing that there's plenty of women out in this world that are not single mothers, that their homes are not broken for whatever reason. And a lot of times when I ask single mothers, well, what happened to your baby daddy? Because, when we're really getting to know each other, they can only simply break it down to, oh, it didn't work out. Like, wow, it's like, when do I was young and dumb not become an excuse anymore? When do women actually open up, like, on a serious, mature level and be like, look, this is exactly why it didn't work out, and I wanted my family to be stable and functional, and actually having a competent and congruent reasoning behind why something serious as starting a family did not work out with such and such. Because it's very unattractive to a man that is very assertive with his life, that's leveling up. It's very unattractive because you don't take serious things serious. You're just living through your emotions only because a lot of beta males allow you to. A lot of beta males can easily use you for lustful reasons and move on to the next woman. Very unattractive. And then you think that you are entitled to a man to take care of you and your offspring from a fool who couldn't stay. Come on, accountability lacks. They always want to blame the men, say they nutted in me, but nobody ever talks about plan B. In regards, this is exactly why I say it's unattractive. You're both idiots. You let the man nut inside you. When you found out he nutted inside you, you didn't get no plan B. So, and then we know you're not going to get an abortion. So, and I've talked about this so many times, but accountability is like kryptonite because they just scream it all day online. Well, the man nuts inside you, and then it just stops. It stops right there. They talk about the fool that they had the baby with, but they're just as much as the fool for not regulating or waiting for the ring. How about you just marry before you carry? Then you won't have these issues. But like I said, a lot of them don't really care. A lot of them will have a baby with that man that they lusted for, and then act like they're such a saint because they still feel like they're entitled, and they most likely can get a beta male. They will get a beta male provider, but he'll never be as masculine as a real man, which a lot of modern women lack at knowing how to get, because that's really the type of men that they want. Men who know how to take control of their lives and pretty much are consistent with getting a rise out of their emotions. All they can do is fantasize about these men, because you know what? These men broke their back out a long time ago, but they tried to box them in with the rest of the dudes that they messing with, since the dating game works in their favor, and then they felt like they can get any man, and that man just moved on because he knew she wasn't his. It was just his turn, and he took his turn and he peaced out. But like I said, the older men get, they don't even dwell in those low-level behaviors, meaning sex as well, because he starts to value his seed himself. He does not even go after women who all they want is sex, because the bar has been lowered to such a degree where broken homes are easily created because people just don't care. They just rather live through lust and take no accountability, so and no logical thinking. So this has been me. We will speak again on another note. I just wanted to break this down, this video reaction down, but this is it has to stop. The insanity has to stop. If it doesn't, fine. Real men will continue to protect their energy and continue to raise their status and be able to just play with their options. And you will have no choice but continue to compete for the type of man that you really want, or you can settle with your little beta male. But at the end of the day, we both know you're going to be cheating on him with the type of man that knows how to break your back out. At the end of the day, that's all I'm going to say in this video. Peace out.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?